Hey dude. What you up to? Just so you know, I don't hear your voice if you say something. Maybe your mic is down.
There we go. Is that any good now? Can you hear me now alright? Is that working? You let me know in chat. Anybody that's there will work. Can you hear me?
Yup, great.
Ah, brilliant. It's alright. Typical noob doing this on console. I'd unmuted my mic with my controller, but hadn't actually.
Face with smiling eyes.
I hadn't actually done it on the stream side of it. Yeah, no, I was saying we're just kind of having an explore around the savannah at the moment at this NPC camp we're going to have a look at. 'Cause apparently in this chapter now it's different to how it was before. Unfortunately we do have the invisible elephant still, unfortunately. And then I was thinking if anybody has any legendary weapons or anything they want to have a look at, maybe we can either try and find some from some world bosses. So you can hear the elephants, you just can't see them. Yeah, either try and get some from some world bosses and see.
No one said anything. Grinning face with smiling eyes.
Yeah, it'd be a bit weird, wouldn't it? A commentaryless stream, just somebody playing the game and not speaking. Yeah, that'd be. Now the elephant, he's just kind of there somewhere. You can hear it, just kind of the way I'm facing. Oh. Has he seen us yet? Let's send them to him. Looks like he's killed that tiger. Ah, invisible elephant.
Look for the eyes. Grinning face with smiling eyes.
Look for the eye. Yeah, that is very true. Until you get close, you only see the eyes or the health bar. That's more scary when it's the boss. Especially when you get hit by it and you wonder what of those just hit you, because there's like nothing there, and then you remember it's the 3 skull elephant boss. I can't remember what people call it now. I think it actually has a name, doesn't it? Let me know, chat, if you know the name for the boss elephant. I've forgotten. I have heard people use it, but I can't remember. It's yeah, it's slipped my mind. What that boss is called. I've heard people give it a different name. But yeah, this is kind of the area, I think. If you remember, this is kind of where the caravans were. Go get that guy, please. Whoops.
Guns, take you!
Of course, today I've got my 2 Delinces with me, Della and D. Kind of changed the name a bit, thought we'd change it up a bit. Bring those with us.
How much time has been since our W came out, and they didn't fix this building?
I know, right? When the update came out, one of the first things I did when I jumped on the server, I got myself into admin mode and I flew over to the savannah and had a look. I thought, oh, surprise, surprise, new update, still invisible elephants. It's been around even a long time before that, I think. And then I can't remember how long it was. I don't know if it was a few days or a week or two after the first update. There was a hot fix, Of course, me being a content creator,
Grinning face with smiling eyes.
I got all excited and thought, do you know what? Oh, a hotfix. Have they fixed the elephants finally? So did the same thing again. Flew over here. Heard the elephants, couldn't see them. Thought, what a surprise. Another couple of hotfixes after that, still no different. Thought, are you kidding me? What is going on? No changes to anything. Real
It's
shame.
been like this since chapter 3 of our S.
Yeah, I think it has. Certainly on console. A friend of mine plays on our server as well,
A
and
smiling face with smiling eyes.
hello, Gaming with Gem. How are you? Nice to see you. Welcome.
Hey,
A friend of ours was playing on the server a little while back, and he was running past where the Black Rhino spawns at Seppa Maru, and even that was invisible, and he didn't know. He just suddenly went flying, took loads of damage, wondered what the heck had happened, turned round, and he's just met with these eyes and a bar of some invisible thing attacking him. So I teleported over there, and of course it was the three skull Black Rhino, which wasn't very nice for him. A bit of a surprise. Right, where am I actually going here? Let me get my bearings. I think we need to be more over there. Because I
boss elephant is Thunderfoot.
Thunderfoot, that's it. Well remembered. That's it, Thunderfoot. Yeah, and you can appreciate why, can't you? Because that thing hits hard if it hits you. Oh right, here we are. Yeah. This used to be a huge NPC camp. You had lots of NPCs in here, sorcerers. I think there was a bearer spawn in here as well.
Googled it, grinning face with smiling eyes.
Good on you. Good old Google, eh? If you can't remember, why not try Google? But yeah, this looks a bit different. So the
I'm
camp...
not an encyclopedia.
Or any of us. I'll be honest, even with this, when I'm researching certain things, it's the Conan wiki that helps me out with a lot of it. Yeah, so much to know. Like you say, we're not encyclopedias, we're not machines, unfortunately. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, so it looks like we've got some foundations. Some crates been put down. Don't think there's anything to interact with by the look of it. Hello to anyone who's just joined, nice to see you. Hope you're good. We've got a carpenter's bench. Obviously we can't interact with it. Some more wall pieces that look like they're getting ready to be built. Some scaffolding or
They changed
something.
it a bit. I was checking the other day on armors, and they don't show the values with the shield right anymore.
Right, that's weird. I know with console, obviously, when we look at different armor sets, we obviously can't see what the stats will be of what it'll give us. Can't remember the armor value, but yeah, that's. Do you think that's a bug, or do you think it's an intentional thing? Right. Who reckons, of everybody that's here, that these two Delincias, so Della and D, who reckons they'll be able to deal with Thunderfoot and take her out? Obviously we're not going to be able to see her, but who thinks they'll be able to do it? And if you think we should go for it, let me know, and we'll see if we can find her and we'll see if they can do it. Or do you think we should keep away? What do you reckon, chat?
Easy, don't worry.
Oh, I'm not worried. I know these two could do it with the way I've got them set up. I mean, I'm not trying to sound
Has
big.
half health now.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, I'm not worried with these two. I mean, if we look at their stats, I mean, yeah, she's only got the 48 boost, but if we, let's say, give her a piece of that, we'll get her to eat that, And then we'll also give her one of those. Look at her damage boost now. 78. Perfect.
Only rolling on the floor laughing.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Let's do it. So I'll give her one of those. And we'll also give her that. Give her her boost. What does she get? Same again. Now I can hear these other elephants. We've got to figure out where old Thunderfoot is. Oh, sounds like there's a tiger wants to go first. Come on then, where are you? Come on then, stop hiding. Where are you? Oh, watch that. Boom, one shot. One shot, easy.
Someone told me you can stack salted pork with cooked pork rinds.
Yeah, I believe the pork rinds give a elephant coming flat. Is it 15% or 20% damage boost? I can't actually remember. I don't know if it's Angor that was talking about it last week. The pork rinds give them a flat damage bonus, as opposed to having to give them the
Plus
pork.
25.
That's it. Yeah, 25. Thank you. Nice. A lot of things to remember. Yeah, so you can see we've got a corpse there of an elephant, but obviously we can't see it. So let's, if I remember.
Plus 25% SDR weapon DNG.
Right. Yes, that's it. Yeah, strength weapon damage. Yep. Alright, I use Thunderfoot because I can hear you, but I just can't see
It's
you.
better than salted pork.
Right. Oh. Looks like we're fighting a...
Update stack. You got this SVOK hand.
Oh yeah. I don't know why horse is going running in, but you know.
Do stack.
Send them in.
Die!
Oh. That can't have been Thunderfoot, that elephant, 'cause that was way too easy. Can't have been. No, I think she's over here. Health bars aren't showing either for some reason. Usually I can see the health bars by now as we get near enough. One here.
That was lame foot.
That was another easy one. So hard when you can't see them. Oh, oh! Somebody's heard us somewhere. Oh, there she is. Ouch! Yeah, good job I've got this good Redeemed Legion armour on. Oh! And yeah, that hurt a bit. Oh, look at that. Even though they can't see her, they're absolutely destroying her.
Gods take you!
It's got no chance.
Curse you!
Crazy, that's all we can see is the health bar. Come on girlies, you got this, you can go.
Gods take you!
This is the first time I've actually fought this boss.
It's nice the hitbox is still there rolling on the floor laughing.
Yeah, and I like with the hitbox that they changed it, didn't they, for larger animals now for you. That, do you remember before, if you had a short sword and you did the lock on, you were always aiming at the belly, and 9 times out of 10 most of your hits would miss, whereas now they've done it that you can like aim at the legs and things and actually hit now, which is actually good. That looks a bit creepy, but there we go. I'm not going to bother harvesting them because we don't actually need any of the stuff from them while we're just wandering. So let's have a look. Is it the White Tiger, is he called? Sure, it's the White Tiger or somebody that knocks around up here somewhere.
Oh, that's why they changed it. I never used the lock-on bosses.
Yeah, I don't sometimes because I find it annoying, especially if I was using a short sword, like I say, because I'd run in, especially on elephants or mammoths, and go to try and hit the leg and end up doing lock-on and swinging up mid-air, and it was, yeah, nightmare. Hello to anyone who's just joined. I hope you're well. Nice to see you. It's Friday evening once again. Another chill out Friday stream. Go get that guy. How's everybody doing? How's your week been? Good, bad, in between? Mine's been fairly busy, as you can tell with the videos, but we'll try and do as much as we can. Keep you guys entertained with the content.
Boss is more to the east.
Yeah, I thought it was. That's...
Oh, the tiger is there.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, of course.
You
So-
can see him.
Yep, sat there chilling out, minding his own business. Hello. Missed. Didn't miss them though, but they're used to it. Oh, look at that. Destroying his health.
God take you!
Very nice. Now, one thing I didn't do is bring a pick out with me, so just excuse the admin for a second. We're just gonna grab one of those. Swap it out with that. Chop him up completely, might as well. We don't need that. We're not bothered about the teeth. Where's horse? Yeah, this time I'm using a different horse. I brought Lady with me this time instead of Candy, who's back at base. I left her back in at base this time. I thought I'd bring Lady with me. She's at level 5 at the minute, and she's got the same food. Just filled her up with the Azura's Glory. She's carrying some
I
spare.
don't prefer the ice tools. It's for the looks. It's been an interesting but good day. What about you?
The Black Ice tools, I'm not sure really. I think I like the look of them when they came out, and certainly in Age of Sorcery when they made them really, really easy to get because you could go to the different Khitan caravans. Yes, they were all around the map, but being able to just go around and purchase them with obelisk coins, like I think the pick was at the Black Galleon, I want to say, and then I think the hatchet was at the Den. The only one I never got over to get very much, yeah, a friend of mine got me one time, I've never been back again. It was in here somewhere, I think. That was the Black Blood skinning knife. Because I don't like the jungle, to be honest, very much. There's nothing.
Show how much durability it has.
Yeah, durability. There we go. 372. Now, on my server that we're playing at the moment, I have actually got durability lowered down for people so that things last longer.
Tools that were purchasable. The black ice tools you craft in the Temple of Frost. Oh, okay.
That's right, yeah, the black ice tools are on about the black blood, so which is, yeah, similar, very confusing again. The black blood tools you can actually get if you get lucky. If you go up into this snow, I think it's around about here, there's 3 or 4 little caves you can go into, and there are some bat demon creatures that you can kill called the Children of Jill. And there's a 3 skull boss in there that has a chance to drop one of the Black Blood tools, if you're
Black Ice
lucky.
tools have 14 harvest and Black Blood has 18.
Right. Yeah, pretty close still then. I suppose Black Ice are easier because you can actually craft those, whereas Black Blood now, they were legendary, but now they've obviously been changed to unique, so it's the case now once they break, they've gone, kind of thing, that's it.
Black Ice stuff was nerfed hard in the update. Frowning face, it used to be a nice option for cheap weapons.
Yeah, that is true, York. Yeah, it was a shame. I think a lot of people are
prefer Star Metal tools beaming face with smiling eyes.
Yeah, definitely Bulwark. Definitely they are definitely very good. The Star Metal, especially for getting your Star Metal. Yeah, York. It's a bit of a shame with the new update how they did sort of nerf a lot of things, that they didn't change a lot of things. I don't know why they did it. Obviously they've got their reasons, but people don't know with some stuff what's happened. Sorry, I'm just having a nosy around here. Just see if there's anything useful, but it doesn't look like it. Yeah, a lot of nerfs, especially like with the Thralls again, when they had a huge nerf to their health, but then yeah, they compensated that by, I suppose, by giving them a damage boost, which kind of helps in a way. But it's, yeah, like the Relic Country Treasure Seekers used to be really, really good. They're still okay. I do have a couple back at main base at the moment that I've got geared up in Stygian Soldier heavy armour, and they do alright. They're probably not going to live as long as some of the others because they took quite a hefty nerf, but I'm sure as many of you know if you watch Angar, he used to like them quite a lot and he still uses them a fair bit, and I agree with them.
Collect worn out black ice weapons from enemies and take them to reforge them.
That's a good idea. Yeah, when you get them, if you pick them up from mobs, yeah.
Worn out hardened steel weapons, sorry.
Yeah, I got you. Hardened steel. Yeah, that's a good way of getting it. Don't know if you watch Angar as well. As I was saying, if you watch some of his videos, in his guide he mentioned if you want to get Star Metal really easy, a thing you can do is go up here to the Mount of the Dead, and if you set up a friendship wheel and then give your follower or followers a friendship stick, shall we call them, rather than a truncheon, get them to knock out the tier 1, 2 and 3 fighters, place them on the wheel of friendship, make them become your friends, place them down, take their Star Metal weapons off them, and then, to quote what Angar would say, send them off to the happy place, because you don't need them, but you can then keep their weapons and then dismantle them on the dismantling bench, or the improved dismantling bench, which, even though it's not as good as it first was now, because you only get, I think it's two resources more than the base dismantling bench, whereas before it was giving, I think it was 10 Star Metal bars on the regular bench and then something like 22 on the improved, but they did actually...
Ice tools should be at least on par with Star Metal. If I would change something, I would go with hardened steel tools 14, ice tools.
Oh, I agree, Bulwark. Yeah, definitely,
Black
definitely.
14, like it is.
Yeah. I'm surprised that because they made them legendary, obviously, in Age of Sorcery, the fact that they...
His channel in chat asterisk.
Yeah, absolutely, give me a gem, of course I will, not a problem.
It's a good way to get going with Star Metal, and if you don't knock the Cimmerians out, then you can also collect some heavy armor for Y.
Yep, you certainly can, York, that's very true. The Cimmerian Steel, you can pick up the Cimmerian Fur, but yeah, the Cimmerian Steel is definitely the best one. It's a pretty good one to craft as well, once you've learnt the recipe, if you unlock it. Gives you health per piece as well, so if you're trying to level up followers early on who are a little bit weak, give them Cimmerian Steel, and obviously that'll give them a decent amount of armour and give them some health to start them off, definitely.
https://youtube.com/@angaruk.
Yeah, there we go, that's the one. Another very good, excellent content creator who's one of the people that I started with this. He's one of the reasons why I started it and why I still do it. Watch his videos all the time, and obviously I watch his streams on a Sunday as well. His Sunday chill stream. Always look forward to it. Right, so I think we've done enough of what I want to do here.
I have linked it in this thread.
Thank you very much, that's very helpful, very good of you. And of course, for those who don't know, Gaming with Gem is also another YouTuber. If you're a Sims fan, especially Sims 4, especially on PC, do check out her channel on YouTube. A little new channel there, trying to grow and do what I'm doing, trying to build another excellent channel, looking at Sims 4. She'll show you lots of different fun things that go on with Sims and a lot of the custom content that you can get for it, and ways to build different houses and families and sort of creating your own scenario. Pretty much similar to going on PC in the sense that you can use mods. I can't on here obviously because I'm on console, but there are little tricks we can use. Is it light enough yet? No, not really. There are tricks we can use on here for like the flipping heck course illusionary system on the thaumaturgy bench from sorcery to create a armor appearance, because like as you can see that I'm wearing now the Zamorian Thief boots, the Hycorian Raider legs, and then I've just got gold and bracelets and earrings, and then that's for the helmet and the gloves, and I'm just using the veneer for top, but essentially that is full Redeemed Legion, and this was just used as the appearance system, the illusionary system on the thaumaturgy bench. So if you've learnt sorcery you'll know all about this. Yeah. Probably is the veneer settler actually, but yeah, I do actually like this top. I like the appearance with the fur around the shoulder. For one thing, just think it makes it look a bit different. And I thought this time for this stream I'd also do the hairstyle of our character that we all see in the videos, just to make it a bit different instead of using the blonde one that we usually use. Thought we'd change it up this week. For those who are interested, that's the points setup I'm using. So we're in full vitality with fast healer and glutton for punishment, full authority with healthy diet, and then war party to get the 2. And then I've just gone up to the third perk in grit to give me the extra stamina, and then because we are in heavy armour, the first one just in expertise, just to reduce our carry weight a bit and also stop our hunger and thirst being so high. See, anyone that says Delincia is no good now. Okay, you know, it's your choice. If you don't like her, you don't like her, but there's a prime example of how hard they can hit still.
Thank you for the shout out. Conan collab coming soon.
Oh, you're welcome, Gaming with Gem. That's not a problem. It's what we're all about, isn't it? We're all about working together, and we're all in it for the same reason, to try and entertain an audience. That's what it's all about, you know. And yes, there is a collab coming very soon, where Gaming with Gem will be featuring on a video with myself, where we're going to do, I sort of call it a doll's house build, because what I mean is it's a build that I've made that will just have an open front, and Gaming with Gem is going to bring her excellent interior decorating skills into a video for us and lay out some different rooms excuse me, within this build that I've done, so that we can just kind of give you guys some ideas of a maybe kitchen diner or a sort of lounge area that you could build for your base, maybe a bedroom design, and possibly a bathroom if you want an actual bathroom within your base. If you own the Aquilonian bath set especially, that'll work really nice. So
videos do well on YT.
yeah, they seem to do. Yeah, and when it comes to building, I'm no pro builder, I'll admit that. There's some excellent builders out there. Eradication does a lot of good builds. There's also who's the other one I'm thinking of? Barden builds another. Oh, I wish I could copy some of his builds, even if they're not using mods, but just how he gets those designers to do it is just absolutely incredible. So do go check out Borden builds as well if you're after
Smack summiting.
base designs. Yeah, that's another one.
Smacker.
Yeah, there's lots of people that do excellent Conan content.
Barden is very cool with builds.
Yeah, he is indeed. He is indeed. Very, very good, York. Some of it, I've watched a couple of his videos, and I don't know if any of you have seen it, but he also does a little guide on something called a pillar trick as well, where you can build. You have to use a ceiling tile for it to work on a pillar, but you can't do this on a foundation. But where your pillar normally snaps to the middle of the ceiling piece, if you do this certain little trick he does in his video with a staircase and then a pillar on top, a staircase to the side, and another pillar, you can actually get the pillar to then fit to the side of the ceiling tile above and run it all the way down to the ground, and then delete the other pieces and actually have a pillar in the corner of the ceiling tile as opposed to on the middle snap point. I'm still kind of practicing with that. It does take a little bit of fiddling. It's a bit tricky to do, but a bit of practice and you kind of...
She's brilliant.
Yeah, another one. Yeah, Granny Games, yeah, another very, very good one. She's on Mondays. I think her live streams are at the moment, playing as a sort of a role-play character, she's called it, but one that she's kind of come up with herself. Let me just eat and drink, which is Big Bad John, I think the character's called. Very, very funny. Another fun stream to watch on a Monday. Definitely entertaining again. Right, has anybody got anything that they would...
have to pre-plan the building a bit to do the pillar trick.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, definitely. You definitely have to have an idea of a layout of how you want your base plate to be. Definitely. Right. While we're here, does anybody have anywhere particular that they want me to go to, or a particular boss they want to have a look at, or a particular location that they're interested in to see if it's changed while we're out and about, or have they got any sort of weapons they want me to maybe spawn one in and just have a look at any legendaries?
Many that build cool are also civil engineers.
Yeah, that's true. Bulwark, there's a lot to it, a heck of a lot. So yeah, if anybody's got any locations they want us to go and visit and have a look at, to see if it's changed or any different, or anything they want to go and see and know a bit more about, or if you've got any weapons that you want to have a look at the stats for and know what it actually does or where you get them from, let me know in chat if there's anything you'd like, because this is...
Sword of Crom. Did they fix it? Do Ifrils do the NG with it?
Sword of Crom... what was the issue with Sword of Crom again? I know there was a problem with it. I'm not too sure on that one. What do you mean with it? What was the sort of issue with it? So yeah, welcome anyone that's here. Nice to see you. Hope you're well. Thank you for joining us. It's Friday night again. Just another...
Balls did one the NG with them or no the NG at all?
Right. So if you gave Sword of Crom to a thrall, they were either doing 1 damage or 0. That is interesting. Let's just quickly head over here. No clue if I'm running into an elephant or not, because I can't see if they're here. Sounds like there is one, but don't think he's seeing it. Oh, sounds like we've got a... Oh, now I've got my torch out as well. That's not good. Go on, girlies. Oh! That's why you need good armour, because these guys will trample you. Ah, it's just a regular one. Hey, you leave my horse alone. Did you see that? One shot. Oh, that was funny. Right. think we should be
Maybe
okay.
they change it so only players can use it like the weapons from the last boss of the War Maker dungeon. I think Sword of Crom is not meant for thralls. I think that problem is deliberate.
Yeah, it's kind of like shields. If you give a thrall a one-handed weapon and a shield, you'll notice, especially with relic hunters, nine times out of 10, if you run into an NPC in the world that has a sword and shield, they'll run up to you, and instead of trying to hit you straight away, they'll run up and they'll just go, whoop, and they'll just stand there like that with the shield up. And then eventually they'll drop it and try and attack. Or if you give your thrall a shield, or your friend, sorry, as we like to call them, they'll pretty much do the same thing. They'll spend more time doing this, and you'll end up with your follower and an enemy just stood there like that, both of them, just holding the shield up. And they could have probably killed about half a dozen people by the time they'd done that. But there is one way. If we just have a look, let's see if I can find it. Right, that one there.
The thing is, before Age of Sorcery, Sword of Crom was meta for thralls with Archer's Bane.
Oh yeah, Archer's Bane was brilliant mace, that one. Yeah. Right, who's got the? You come here a minute, you two. Who's the one with the two-hander? It's you, isn't it? You give me that a minute. You take that. Right. Where are we here? Are we anywhere near anything any good? You go over here. Not sure if this will be very easy to tell because we've still got the other one with her that has the one-handed mace, but you never know. We'll have a look and see what happens. Right. No, that's not going to work there. Let's actually just go back this way again a minute.
Put another Sword of Crom on the other thrall.
That's a good idea. I was just going to tell her to like stop maybe and not go in. But yeah, another thing we could do is get another one. Oh, that's not you. It's you. So you give me that, and you take that. And then, where's old lady? Come here, lady. Hup. Let's just ride back in here a bit, because this will be a bit quicker. If we then come back here, I can hear an elephant somewhere here. Just here somewhere. There they are. Alright, so I'll send them in. Bit hard to tell, I know, because you can't really see the...
God, take you!
Yeah. It looks like they're doing some to it. But, or are they? No, they're, yeah. Not even touching it, are they? Look at that health. So yeah, bad luck of that. They weren't even touching it. So that is interesting. I thought for a minute they were actually doing it some damage, but by the look of that... Which one are you?
Cool grinning face with smiling eyes.
Yeah, so yeah, by the look of it. No good for a follower now. So I'll give you your things back. I'm just going to drop one, but what I might do is, in place of my pick there, I'm going to stick one on my back a minute. Let's just, there we go. If we go over here and tell them to stop there a minute. You're the boss right now.
takes all stamina.
Heavy, and that was one hit. Yeah, again, I've got stamina reduced on this server as well. So it would mean that it's not going to cost me as much stamina as well, the same, because I do have the stamina cost reduction on. Let's have a go at you. Hello. Oh. Well, that was easy. Let me just double check here, but I am sure. Yeah. We only have our damage up ever so slightly compared to a regular server, but that is purely because this is a beginner server and we want to make it, you know, a little bit more friendly for new players, not so friendly that it makes it easy for them, but that was why I particularly sort of boosted everything, just make it a bit more friendly for people. But that kind of worked quite easily there, a couple of hits on that boss for me, and I think if we'd have got them to do it again, it'd have been showing the same thing, that there's just no damage once again. So by the look of it, yeah, because I think in Age of War as well, not Age of War, Age of Sorcery, I think I had a Janos on another server that I played on, and he had that, and I think somebody gave it me, and I had it on him, and he was doing loads of damage with it.
And you have 0 strength.
Yeah, exactly. I've got nothing in strength or in agility even. I'm purely running full health, and then the war party, and then my stamina, so I'm not getting an extra strength boost, I'm not taking any strength food.
Imagine the damage with 20 strength.
Oh, probably a one shot. If I was killing that with 2 with that setup, it would probably even just be not even a heavy attack, probably one swing with a light attack would actually, even just probably one hit with that, I'd probably just wipe it, never mind that one, or even the downward choppers I did on it. I could probably, to look how my stamina went there, 1, 2, 3, so I can do 4 and only use a quarter stamina on here. Obviously that's only because my stamina is lowered on here, but if we go with that one, can do a full combo, just about 2 full combos with the R2 with the heavy, but if that was a regular server.
PvP with roll hits and perk lets you dodge, and the next hit costs 0 stamina.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, it's definitely, if you're setting builds up, you definitely do need to look at where you're putting your points based on the weapon that you're using, the armor you're going to use. Whoops. Come on then. Well, didn't quite one-shot him, but I got a good swing on him, and then they finished him off, so that's fine. But yeah, if you're using a strength weapon, you probably want to put points into your strength, especially if you can't go all the way to
Special attack.
the special. I have to remember which is the special with this one. Is that one? The downward swipe, is that the special for Sodacrom? I can never remember.
Block button.
Oh yeah, so what would be my block? Would be that one then. That's my downward heavy, yeah. Yep. I have to figure all these things out. Being on console, it's so different to PC, all the different buttons and everything, but yeah. No. Missed. Well, they were no problem for it. Yeah, welcome anyone who's just joined. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Good evening, or good afternoon, or good morning, wherever you are in the world watching. Nice to see you. Don't forget, guys, if you do enjoy this type of thing, if you're enjoying these streams, let me know. Let me know in the chat, let me know in the comments. You can let me know by subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And if you have, thank you very much for doing so.
I think you can one-shot the Black Rhino with the special attack.
Yeah, probably could, Bulwark. Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, but the best way you can help me to know if these streams are worth doing and certainly keeping up with is by hitting the like button, which obviously shares it out to other people. Kind of teases the algorithm a little bit that this is worth showing off. So do let me know. That is very much appreciated if you would. Very, very much appreciate the comments and things that people leave and the advice that people give and people that come into chat in these streams and share their wealth of knowledge that they have on the game. It's very, very much appreciated. Right, you all stop there. Which one are you? You gonna charge up me or are you gonna stand there? I'm right here. What are you waiting for, bud? No. Oh, now he just has to try and charge. No, wrong button. Well, it's a definite one shot on the regular ones. So that is definitely a one shot on the regular rhinos with the heavy, or the special as it's called. Let's just see, easy. No, you're another regular, right? Nope, you're not coming after me. Nope, 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 nice try. Right.
Try on the line.
Sorry, little baby. Don't get confused with it. Nope. Well, we were going to try it on that guy, but the rhino seems to want to fight him. Look at that, it killed it in one hit. You going to charge at me, bud? Go on then. Missed. Done. Right. Let's see. Forgot where my guys are now. Let's get them back over here a minute. Who else have we got? So there was that guy. Not very familiar with the savannah of where all the bosses are. I do come over here, but not very often to remember exactly where they all are. So...
Lying on the end of the ledge.
Ah, yes. On the edge of the ledge. Which ledge do we
Rock
mean?
in the middle of savannah.
Rock in the middle. That one. Very similar to it. Let's just head up here and have a look a minute.
That one.
Yeah. Let's see if we can just climb up here. Oh yeah. You guys stop there, please. Hey bud, can we say hello? Sorry to disturb you, watching all your friends down there. Hello. I don't know why you're wasting his time standing up. Poor lion. Just laying here minding his own business. Yeah, just lying here minding his own business and then chop. He'll respawn. But so yeah, I think for a player this is probably a decent weapon still, but yeah, forget it on your followers. If they're not, excuse me, if they're not going to do the damage anymore, what's the point? Just bear with me 1 second, just have a drink of my tea. When I say tea, I'm referring to a cup of hot tea, as we would call it here in the UK, not iced tea, as I know our friends in America call it. So as not to be confused, that's a hot tea, almost like a breakfast tea, but it's not breakfast tea, obviously.
Have you encountered champion NPCs?
Not with these two, I haven't, because in the video that I did, well, 2 videos actually a little while back about defeating the arena champion, you can do it with a couple of followers, especially if they've got good health. I probably wouldn't risk it with these two, just because I don't want to lose them. But the best way typically for the arena champion, if you saw my 2 videos that I did in the second one, I think it was, I actually did take her on and kill her, the arena champion.
No, I mean to skull NPCs.
Oh, right, sorry, I'm with you. Yeah, my bad. No. Not heard of that one, to be honest. Sorry, I thought you meant the arena champion in the Warmaker Sanctuary. Getting muddled up. It's an age thing, you know. Yeah. Nope.
That are off unique weapons.
Right. Where is that NPC, do you know, from where we are? Like I say, I've never encountered them, so I wouldn't actually know where they are.
I saw one in Skulker's End.
Oh, so are these those new 2 skull bosses that Funcom were referring to then? People that you can run into in different NPC camps.
And heard of some in the north like Asagoth.
Oh yeah, Asagoth's an interesting place. So yeah, they're these new 2 skull, but yeah, I thought that's who you meant. Yeah, I'd forgotten about those. I've never ever run into one yet. I don't think a lot of people knew who they were at first.
They are pretty rare.
Right. So it's either a named person or a fighter that would spawn, or it's this 2 skull boss then. If you remember last week, we did actually go to New Asagoth and killed a few people and did some treasure hunting there, but unfortunately couldn't get any treasure. I was looking for the bountiful treasure chest to take back to the base, but unfortunately there wasn't any. So I decided to wait, and then this week, well, I've been doing the different videos. I don't know if you've been watching the Thrall Factions Explained series. Episode 3 actually is out tonight at the end of this stream, so it'll be premiering at 9 PM my time. So I'll finish this stream a minute or 2 just before 9 PM. So if you want to stick around and watch episode 3, it's quite an interesting one again, just wrapping up the series and then giving you my 4/5 best people or NPCs that I think are to go for in the game. I won't give any spoilers, but stick around, like I say, 9 PM that'll be out if you're interested in that one. And I've been hearing so much about the Cannibal Brute and people saying how good they are and the damage that they do and the health they can have, and I'd never ever bothered them before. I did actually decide to grab one, leveled her up.
One guy that commented on a video of Angar's and said that champion thralls are better, and I tried looking for one but they can't.
Right, so these 2 skull champions then, they are thrallable like the 1 skulls on New River then, is that what we're saying? When we say that they're better, does that mean that they, even though they're a 2 skull, you can still knock them out and tame them like we can the 1 skull bosses on New River? Because that'd be interesting. So I don't know if you're watching my beginner's guide at the moment. We were on New River for a little while. We've just moved up to Sepulchre, and I don't think I actually saw a 2 skull as yet. So we're going to have to keep an eye out when I'm out and about. And if I get a little clip of a 2 skull boss, I'll try and get it in a video and see how
I
that.
think he was talking from his rear. They can't be knocked.
Right. Because I know people used to say with the 1 skull bosses on New River, they're a 1 skull boss, you can't tame them, but obviously as we know now, the 1 skulls you can knock them out, but yeah, maybe they've done it that the 2 skull are like the 3s, that you can't tame them, because I suppose they'd almost be as good as they'd be like a low level version of a Berserker or a Dilinseer, I suppose. But yeah, the Cannibal Brute, I've actually got one I was going to say back at base, but it's actually at my little server admin shop that I've got the sinkhole here. That I've levelled up. If people want me to go and have a look at her and show you sort of her stats and how she's levelled, I'd be happy to teleport over to where she is and just have a look at her and let you know kind of what she looks like. Well, I'll say what she looks like, obviously you get male and female, but sort of the armour that I put her in and what stats she levelled with. We can have a look at her if people would like to see her, just let me know. We can quite easily do that. It's up to you, chat. You let me know what you want to do. This is your stream, obviously. This is about the community and people just being able to come in and...
If you have time to watch a video, I made one about Fugra and Cannibal Brutes against the arena champion. They are pretty off.
Oh, good to know, Bulwark. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Yeah, what's your channel called again? Just remind me. I did hear Angar mention it, I think, but I've forgotten what it was called again. I meant to check it out.
Exiled Tales.
That's it. I don't know how I forgot it. I was just sitting here the other day thinking, oh, what's Bulwark's channel called again now? And then now you said it, yeah. Exiled Tales, that's it. I'll definitely be checking you out, giving you a follow, definitely. It's very much appreciated that you're supporting me, so it's the least I can do is show my support for you as well. Just haven't really had time to properly follow people yet.
About it, grinning face with smiling eyes.
Just we're all very busy, aren't we, and trying to keep up with content and different things, but I will get round to it. Right, so what are we doing? We're here at the moment. I tell you what, let me get the right spot. Is that
It's fun
us?
doing these videos.
It is, yeah. I'm enjoying doing my content that I do. I mean, you probably noticed when I first started out, I was doing a let's play, and yeah, it got a few views. I thought it was doing alright, and I thought maybe it'd do well because it's Conan and everything, but then when I kind of started switching it up and trying to do little guides on different NPCs or ways to build things or tips and tricks and things like that, they were the videos that really seemed to be taking off, if you will, and actually doing good for me. So that's why I've kind of gone down the more tips and tricks route at the moment, and then obviously I'm doing my beginner's guide series to try and introduce people sort of to the game a little bit, the way it works and what's involved, and excuse me, because as we all know, most of us, if we've been playing for a long time, there's so much in this game to learn, and if they're constantly adding new things, then obviously we're constantly going to be learning. Alright, if I tell all of them to stop there a moment, here she is, our Cannibal Brute, level 20, and even though she's in her Defari armour, I've actually put her, and she's not even got the bulk plating on yet because I was doing some testing, but she's literally in what I call my setup that I have all my followers in. So the Hyperborean boots, Champion's legs, the Godbreaker grips, Void Force chest, and the Redeem Legion helmet, disguised again as the Defari suit. And this is what she got for her perks and kind of how she leveled up. Decent amount of strength.
Also, they change the game a bit with each chapter, and it's a good thing for content creators.
Oh gosh, yeah, definitely Bulwark. It keeps us in the job, doesn't it? Keeps us busy, especially if you do a guide like now. My updated Sephiroth guide, I thought I need to do another Sephiroth guide, but just call it updated at the beginning, and just not necessarily as long as my original, but when I did my original Sephiroth guide, that was back in Age of Sorcery, and of course now the Khitan Caravan's gone, so that's gone, but pretty much all the other spawns are still there. You still got your sorcerers, they're all still there, and just thought I wanted to update people on it, make them aware of it, and any new players, what Sephiroth is, what you can get in there. Absolutely brilliant place for a lot of your crafters.
The damage modifiers on thralls.
Kind of a little bit of what I've heard when I've watched stuff, but I actually don't know damage modifier numbers on console, 'cause unfortunately unlike on PC where you can access a thrall's sort of file, if you will, like this. I've no way of getting onto their sort of numbers to see damage modifiers, which is a shame, really. I know Delincia used to be, was it 2.8 something I want to say, then she's now 3 point something, I can't actually remember the number now, but
Console commands.
yeah, you can't, like what I do obviously here to access it, if I hold square on her, I can go to the stat sheet, then it brings me that up. But another bug I think it is as well, you notice on here, is the top left where it says effects. If I give her any food or potions or anything, it doesn't come up with anything on there, and it does the same on here as well. If I give myself, like, if I eat some...
Write a command line.
Yeah, no, it doesn't give us an option to do that, unfortunately. But I know what you mean, how you can click on it on PC and you can say, like, give follower.
Plug a RASP keyboard in a PlayStation.
Don't think so. You may be able to do, but again, there's nothing that comes up to give me an option to type anything anywhere. Literally, it's purely...
Go to settings and go to controls.
Might be settings.
It's still the key then.
Yeah, I'll have to have a look at it. I'm not actually sure. To
bring up console.
bring up control. So key binding. I see, key binding, so it's jumping down. So maybe I can put a keyboard in combat. Momentum, building, menus. That kind of just tells me how I can access my menus. Mounts, miscellaneous. Yeah, I'll have to have a look at that. Because that's rather interesting. But yeah, as I say, even on character sheet, if I eat a piece of food there now like that, obviously that shows me there now, but there was times where that wasn't even showing up. Or if I took potions or anything, if I get her to eat a piece of pork or anything like these, I don't know if they've still got their buff on them, but there you can see above their health bar.
Okay.
You can see above their health bar, yeah, that they've got the Black Lotus potion buff and the pork buff, because you can see like the little bottle symbol, which is their potion. But if I go onto her stat sheet, where it says effects, I should be able to see their boosts that they're getting from the food, and from the pork and from the potion. And I think that's been in for, ooh, goodness knows how long. So annoying. But yeah, this is the Cannibal Brute that I got leveled up. And as you can see, she kind of came with a decent amount of health there, and she does actually hit surprisingly decently hard. I was quite surprised really just how good they are. Now I think it was Whack4863 that said it, people's personal choice, obviously they want to use them. I said in a video that I've done that if she gets killed eventually, I will put some bulk plates on to make her a bit stronger, but if when I take her up north, if she does get killed, unfortunately, I probably won't get another one.
Delincia has 2.2 damage modifier, and Cannibal Brute has 3.22.
Thank you. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, Whack4863 was saying, just bear in mind this could be a bug or it could be an unintentional change, and this could go back down again, obviously in Chapter 2 of Age of War. Or it may not, it may be intentional, but just bear in mind the only difference is they might have a higher damage modifier, but these are only Defari at the end of it all, so they are only the lower tiered NPCs, so you want to be careful when you take them into the likes of, probably okay around here, but be a bit more wary certainly in the north, and certainly probably not so much the giants, but the saber-tooths and stuff that are up there may be a problem for them. I need to do a bit more testing yet, really, to see how that's going to go, but that's the Cannibal Brute. Anyway, welcome anyone in chat who's just joined, nice to see you, hope you're well. Nice to have you here with us.
Is better than your Delincia.
Yeah, this one ended up with, what have we got, 3,894 health.
More armor.
Yeah, they did struggle in the armour side of it, these. This one got just over 4,000 health. It seems to be, a lot of the time you look on your percentages, certainly in armour and strength and the vitality, what their level up chances are, and if you can get one with a good high armour boosting chance, and then you can give a steak for the health, or your gruel or porridge, as Angar likes to call it, which I think is pretty cool. For your strength boost, you can get her over 4,000 again, like before. But what I might do sometime even is take her maybe with this weaker one or the stronger one, and just see how the two kind of pair up, sort of as followers, see how they go, kind of thing.
Do you want to make an experiment?
Yeah, we can try something out if you've got something in mind. What are you thinking? Yeah, we can always try something out. That's what these streams are intended for, just to sort of chill and try different things and talk about different things and discuss them.
And weapon from the Mace Delincia, and give to Cannibal and bring only Cannibal and fight the undead dragon.
I put down the maze. Oh, have I just heard the... So I thought I just heard that hyena moving. You mean give her, the Cannibal Brute, that weapon, the Nautis? I think, if I remember, yeah, Nautis. She's got Nautis. I just...
And armor.
Yeah, she's literally got the same bulwark. She's got the same armour. She's still got Nautis, and she's using exactly the same armour. I just haven't put the bulk plating on her yet. She should actually be okay without the bulk plating, possibly. Unless you think I should just quickly swap it over to C while we're here. But yeah, to give her the extra armour just for safety's sake, that's probably a wise choice. Okay, yeah. So we'll get you to stand there a minute. Get engagement. You can attack all enemies. You give me your weapon a moment. And that. Then you take 2, 3, 4 and 5. And then you swap those round like that. Just bear with me a minute, guys. That, and then she needs to take that one. So then we'll give you that so you can defend yourself a moment. 2, 3, 4. What am I missing? And the helmet. Delincia looks a bit different now, doesn't she? She doesn't look impressed, does she? D. She definitely doesn't look impressed being in that armour now. Right. So we get her to follow. Do you want me to keep her with the war party setup I've got, or do you want me to change her to the well trained so that she gets to 20 and everything? What do we reckon, Bulwark? Do we want the 20 and everything, or keep her as she is? Hello again to anybody who's just joined in chat, nice to see you. I hope you're well. Good to have you here with us, nice of you to join. Yeah, just let me know what you think will work. Do you think we should keep the war party, or should I change my thingy to the well trained to give her the plus 20 and everything? Because it's easy enough to change. With me being an admin, I can just literally admin change it kind of thing and then easily switch it back to pick these up again.
Can you show how much durability it has? Good. Gruel. Yeah, no, let it like this. Chat is down.
Yeah, keep it the same. Sorry, yeah. Why have you come with me again as well? You right there. I don't know why she's following again. I thought I told her to stop. So the durability on the notice, it's got the master weapon fitting on it. There's the durability. 3,300. And I've just put the master weapon fitting on that. And then in case anybody was wondering with their outfits...
Is back. Sorry, for some reason chat was down for a couple of minutes.
Oh... Yeah, just sort of Crom, if they weren't doing any damage, they're not, she's not going to do the damage with it, is she? Oh, the durability on the Sword of Crom. That's what you meant, wasn't it? Did I keep it or did I drop it?
Little late. What I miss?
Yeah, alright, you didn't miss anything, don't worry. Sword of Chrome, durability 1800 on that one. So when we say undead dragon, I take it
No, you are good. Just put gruel.
Just give us some gruel, right? Yeah, porridge. Let's call it porridge, since that's what Angar calls it, which I do actually like. It does sound much nicer than gruel. Sounds mean, doesn't it? There we go. She's got a porridge. So the undead dragon, you mean the one down in the sinkhole here, don't you?
Yes.
Yep. Right, I'm going to go down in this lift that we have on our server. Obviously, she's hopefully going to teleport down there, but this will be interesting to see if she does. Come on. There we go. What I might have to do is jump off in a minute to the side here, try and fight a couple of skellies and get her down here. We'll have to watch as well, because the
You will see she will murder him.
oh, yeah, let's hope. Yeah, the... what are they called? Blood Crystal Golem might still spawn down here. I remember being in here one time, I think I was running around the edge to clear out these ads first, and it blooming spawned in front of me and it frightened the life out of me. Oh, get that guy.
God will have your soul.
Pretty much one tapping these little skellies, so that's a good start. Yeah, I think...
face with smiling eyes.
I think it's usually here. If it's here, unless they've stopped that one. But I have been running into the blood crystal rock noses still, so I don't know. Ouch. Or is it here? It's not spot. It's not oh. I think I've just heard it. Yep, there he is. Pokey pokey, mate. I thought she was a flipping cannibal, not a pirate. And that would have made more sense if she'd said that with a flipping spear in her hand, wouldn't it? pokey pokey, mate. Oh dear. The things these NPCs say in this game. Let's quickly harvest this guy. So there you go, for anyone who's interested, the blood crystal golem does still spawn down here. Let's get rid of the excess bits because we're not going to be wanting to be too weighed down. I've actually got a bow with me this time. I've actually remembered. Yeah. Right. Let's go over this way. Oh, he's growling, he knows we're coming.
Just send her in.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do, don't you worry.
Don't intervene.
There we go. Oh, look at that. Pokey pokey, mate, she says, and look at that. In with that bulk plating on. Look how much health she lost. A little smidge, and she killed him in, what was that, about half a dozen hits? Yeah, that is pretty impressive. That is pretty impressive to do that.
Take them.
Yeah. That is a pretty tough...
Face rolling on the floor laughing Imogen with well trained.
Oh yeah. Imagine that with well trained. If she just been annihilated him like that. Just dropping all this other bits and
Want to
pieces.
try arena champion with well trained.
Oh, is that a... That sounds like a challenge there. Do you know what?
To intervene.
Oh no, no, I know. I don't intend to intervene, don't you worry. I'm going nowhere near her. I don't even have my short sword. I'm going nowhere near that arena champion. I'll send her in and she can deal with her. She can take the beating off her. I'm not bothered.
Trust me, grinning face with smiling eyes.
Oh, I'm not frightened of the arena champion. As I say, I've defeated her. I've thinking yes. This is the Cannibal Brute, yeah. Just for anyone that's interested, if you want to learn the Void Force Dragon recipes, that's where this is. Down here in the sinkhole, right here, kind of north of the summoning place. And if you're lucky enough to play on a server like our server, which the details are at the bottom of the screen there, Conan's chosen beginner friendly server. This is on PlayStation 5, but obviously if you're on PS4 you can also join. We have an elevator in here, so you can come all the way down here. You don't even have to fight that dragon if you don't want, and you can learn your recipe. You will obviously gain a bit of corruption in here, but you can get back out on this elevator. We've got 2 guards at the top, and then if you go back to where the map room is that we've got, you can also go to our dancer that's there. There's a dancer inside our little admin shop as well that will also cleanse your corruption, so plenty of people are... Ooh, that was a bit jumpy. Plenty of people around to help you out if you need it. Now she should spawn on us. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Right, so we're just gonna pop over here. Stand there for a second. There we go. Right. So we're going to switch out our points here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to go with endurance. Back to that one. And then we're going to do our health again. Fast healer. All the way up to glutton for punishment, just in case she does hit us, which she won't because this Cannibal Brute is just going to absolutely annihilate her. And we're going to go with healthy diet and that one. So we will lose a bit of health now, but we can counteract that by taking one of those. Let's get another one. Right. So we'll take a horse. Hello to anyone new in chat that's just joined. Nice to see you. I hope you're doing good. Then just to save a little bit of time, we're just going to teleport over because it's a bit of a run. Ouch! Well, that wasn't supposed to happen, but okay. And that guy didn't stand a chance, so get her to go after him. She getting him? What's she doing? Taking her time to decide it. Horsey, get away. Get her to get these. Totally missed. Right. Ow! Yay. That's not very nice. Go on. Right, before I go in there, what I'm going to do...
Killed myself a few times like that.
Yeah, it's... Smoku, I think I pronounced your name, if that's correct. Do let me know if I'm wrong. Yeah, that's very easily done. It's quite easy to get overwhelmed quite easily. Especially in this dungeon, as you'll see. I think the horse should be okay there, I hope. This is one of, or people used to say this was one of the toughest dungeons. Just excuse me, while we're live we'll just use our admin command there to watch your eyes everybody, get us back to daytime so we can at least see what we're doing. And yeah, Cannibal Brute, she's here with us. Right, just to save a bit of time, I'm going to get the keys from the admin purely because we are running out of time, because I don't want to be too long, because I do obviously want to finish this stream, as I say, just shortly before 9 PM today, because the premiere of episode 3 of my little series that I've been doing will be premiering at 9 o'clock my time tonight, so if you guys are around to watch that, do stick around. Normally we'd have to do the 3 mini bosses to get the statues to get the keys to get in, and then have to fight the white boss to get the arena key off him, but we can do it this way. Yeah. No. Ow. Trying to get her to lock onto him. Yeah, watch this guy, because if he hits you, if you're not in the right gear, he will hurt, but look how quick she just dealt with him. I know, got my shield and I'm not flipping using it. I forget so easily sometimes just to do that. What are you gonna do? There we go. Did he drop anything useful? Nah, fragment, but not gonna bother with that. It's perfectly fine, I can get lots of those. So yeah, instead of doing all the 3 mini bosses, we're gonna head around here. Head straight into the inner sanctum. This is where we've really got to be careful now. Oh brute, earn your pay.
I want you to realize that she is not buffed also, so you can also give her pork and elixir.
Right, do you want me to give her a pork and an elixir now, or keep her as she is, bulwark, what do you reckon? Do you want to give her the boost as well?
No, not me.
Alright, okay. So it should be fine without it then. Down into here. Carefully watch that because we don't want to get thrown up in the air and we don't want to stand on that trap.
Just so we understand how powerful they made the name Darfari.
Right, yeah, you don't want to give it the buffs because you want to see the, as people would say with the game, vanilla version. Like, what damage can they actually do just with armour that helps them survive as opposed to having buffs on that makes them strong. She ran straight past that guy. So yeah, all she's purely got at the minute is some gruel, and she doesn't have... She's not got Black Lotus or pork on it. She's purely just got the food. And the setup that I use for my followers, which as I said earlier, is the Redeemed Legion helmet, Void Force Dragon chest, Godbreaker grips, which are all strength boosters, Champion's leggings, which are a strength booster, and the Hyperborean boots once again. We're gonna go around those spikes, we're gonna dodge that. Come on then.
Pokey pokey, mate.
I must admit, she's quite funny. This one's quite funny with the pokey pokey, mate. Maybe we should give her a flipping spear to use. She wants to be a pirate. Should take her to the, what's it called, Buccaneer Bay sometime. Get her to fight the pirates. That'd be funny. Pokey pokey, mate.
Atlas.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Key to the arena. If we go straight through there, we avoid those. Right. Can everybody see?
Face with sweat.
Oh, don't do that to me, bulwark.
Them dead, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
Right, can everybody see well enough in here? I know with YouTube it can be quite dark. Can you all see what's happening, or do you need me to have my torch on while she's fighting her? Are you all going to be able to see clear enough? Because I know YouTube does make it quite dark in here. Do you want torch or is it fine? Let me know.
Yeah, it's good for me.
Yeah, so no torch. Right. So, here we... Cool, cool. Here we go then. Place your bets. Cannibal Brute versus Arena Champion. Who's going to win? Arena Champion, Cannibal Brute. Who we reckoning? Are we keeping her and she's surviving? Or is she going to kill her?
Cannibal 100%.
Nice. Nice. Well, here we go. Oh, she's coming after me still. Come on, get on her. What are you doing?
Drink your blood.
There we go. Wow. Wow. That took seconds. I don't know if she got one or two hits on her, but
Face with heart eyes.
yeah. Look how much health she lost.
Rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
You're rolling on the floor. I've just had to pick myself up off the floor because that is
What up, my neighbours?
Whoops. Yeah, you don't want to be doing that. Yeah, I've just had to pick myself up off the floor because the amount of health she just lost with this gear, and she killed her in what? A couple of hits? That is absolutely insane. If I just set her on that a minute, let's just see. If I go on to here, this is probably risky, but what I might have to do, purely because this is testing, I'm going to have to put myself into cloak because I don't want it to obviously go for me. Yeah, 4 hits. That is... that is pretty impressive. That is... yeah. I can safely say colour me impressed because that is ridiculous how she just did that. Grab another one. 1. 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Absolutely spoke. That is for being insane. Now, if I'd have bought a Delincia in here, or a Berserker even with 3,000 odd health, they would have either died or certainly taken a heck of a lot more damage than that. So that is very, very impressive. The fact that she just did that so easy. Yeah, colour me impressed.
Well, they do okay now.
Yeah, they definitely do. She's got that 20 and everything, is he? Level them up good. Now, I heard somebody saying...
Only thing you need to give them buffs.
oh yeah, if she had the pork buff or the flipping... either the pork buffs or the potion as well with it, she'd just...
Valencia dies to her 4 out of 5 times.
right. Yeah, and you'd think she'd hit pretty hard to her, but she still hits pretty hard, the champion, so yeah, it's... you definitely need somebody like a Cannibal Brute then, or even probably a decent bearer, maybe a named bearer would even be able to do it, because obviously they can have so much health, they could take they'd tank a lot of damage off her, but probably with their damage modifier being a lot lower, they'd certainly take a few more hits to kill her than what the Cannibal Brute does. Definitely, that is really, really impressive. Very impressive, that, definitely. So, yeah, I've heard people are saying that the Warmaker's champion has been more of a problem to them now than what he used to be. But personally, I've never had any issues with him. My follower or followers have always done pretty fine against him. Let's let her just clean up here a minute while she's getting surrounded.
Tanky. Do you have any mods?
Yeah. We're gonna run around here. Keep going. No, actually, don't bother going for that spider now.
There are the votaries at 0.8 melee damage.
Yeah, the votaries from the volcano are pretty good. I mean, they are the votaries, or the votaries, however you pronounce it. They are the sort of very, very top tier thralls from the volcano. Especially one of the named NPCs that spawns in there. It's Spinus the Marauder, I think he's called. He's actually featured in this miniature guide series that I'm doing at the moment, as well as a few other names that you'll probably recognise. Another good thing with this dungeon is if you need some black ice sort of mid-game and you can't get up in the snow yet, there's a few nodes of it in this area.
Ah. I thought T4 bearers have the same 0.5 damage modifier, doesn't matter where you find them. But lots of health.
Yeah, I think they're pretty much the same. So Spinus and Broad as a fighter, isn't it?
Talking about smokers.
Yeah, which are you talking about? Because I know I've got Hyena the Light, and who's the other one? Cathibia Featherstep, I think is the one I've got. And I think one of them is over 10k health. Which is, yeah, for bearers, it's surprising. They might not have the highest damage modifier, but if they've got the health, they're certainly very tanky. Why is she not coming in? There we go. Right, so just check the time. What are we on? Just after 8:30. Just about got time to do this guy. So thank you to everyone for joining. Very, very much appreciate this. Your support is absolutely appreciated. Backpacker Hank.
I have an Alpine Bearer 3 with 19k health before well-trained buff.
Wow, you're flipping heck. 90, that's pretty decent health, that. That's what you call a tank. Flipping heck. Make sure I get those on again. So yeah, this is the final boss of the Warmaker dungeon. This is the Warmaker's champion. So we're going to send her in and see how long it takes her to deal with this guy. Look how she's just tanking that damage from him. Oh, he's growing his first time. And he's dead. Look at that. He barely touched her. Barely touched her.
Those are in Isle of Siptus Mocus.
Oh, and there we go. We were talking about this weapon.
He's a keeper.
We were talking about this weapon earlier.
Is another beast.
Destroyer. This is another one we were talking about earlier. It does sunder, and it's corrupted, and it's got 5,000 durability. 5,000 durability for the Destroyer. Can't say I'm a huge fan of it. I've kind of fiddled about with it a little bit, but it's, yeah. Instead of doing a heavy, you end up kicking people, so that's your special attack. Obviously I'm getting corruption while I'm using this, but that's your heavy attack using this weapon. And that one. And then your overhead attack with this one is your heavy, so I suppose that would almost be your special name. And then that one. And then yeah, my L2 for this weapon for a person is the kick, obviously. So what we can do, because there might be a couple of skellies to kill again on the way out, is take that off her a second, give it her, and then we'll see if I can even remember where the door is out of this place. Been in here I don't know how many times, I still lose the door. I've probably run past it knowing me. So that's where he was, that's where you get your different chests that you can get. Yeah, I'm getting lost like I usually do. Of course it's here. So yeah, the Grandmaster Armour, I think it's that one, or that one, and you can also get the Grandmaster Weaponsmith rather, and then the not Champion's Armour, the Godbreaker Armour in here. That's where you can learn those. Let's just see if our little skeleton friends have respawned. Unless it's been... no, it's not there, is it? So I'm just looking because there used to be a little passage that you could get into. Have they blocked it off? I think it was there. I think that used to be it. You could get in there and there was chests that you could get from in there. Because I remember you had to tell your follower to stop. Oh, is it further on? Yeah. I was wondering, is it there or is it further down?
Make a right.
Oh yeah, there it is. Right, you, wait there a minute. One thing you don't want to do is have your follower following you. Because if you get in here, then obviously you're going to have problems. Let's just see if there's anything worth taking. Probably not. Bit of gold and silver, but I don't actually need that at the moment. But as you can see, gold and silver. Nice little hiding spot there for some loot if you're after it.
Legendary shield.
Was there? Am I not looking properly? Gold and silver, gold and silver. Do, 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 do. Oh yeah, the Black Tusk shield. Yeah, I just thought that was a regular shield. Shows how much attention I pay, doesn't it? Well spotted, well spotted. Oh, look at the durability on that one. That's a decent amount of durability, that. Yeah. Well spotted. I'd have gone without that. Doesn't look like... Oh, it's here, isn't it? I'm forgetting where our skeleton friends are. Nope, they haven't respawned. So, what we might have to do... Let's have a quick look round the corner. Just see...
This shield in most high turret chests, even in the den.
Right, that's good to know. Good to know. Bulwark, I'll have to keep an eye out for that. No, he hasn't respawned yet. So let's go and kill the little Warmaker mini boss. I think it's the Warmaker, this one. Now I've just given her the champion's weapon. Just want to see how she does with it. Is that just me, chat, or does she look like she's struggling with that? Yeah, that looked to me like she was struggling with that, not doing hardly any damage then.
Not doing much.
No, I thought that. So yeah, it's okay for you as a player then.
It's the same as the Sword of Crom, not designed to be worn by thralls.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. So that's another one. And you know guys, finding these two swords and talking about the shield situation, that's actually kind of given me another little video idea for a don't give these to your thralls video kind of thing, and explain why not to give them to them.
She killed the first skeleton.
Yeah, I noticed that. The first guy she ran up to, Bulwark, I noticed that. She kind of ran up to the first one, didn't she? It smacked him once and that killed him. But then when the group surrounded her, she was just, yeah. That was a weird one. She was literally like that last, well not the last guy, the one before it, that was against the wall at this side. She was kind of hitting him but doing nothing. Yeah. So yeah, quick plug, keep an eye out for that one, that'll be coming soon. Sword of Crom and the champion's weapon, the destroyer, and I'll probably include shields in that, of why you shouldn't give shields to a thrall as well, or sorry, follower or friend as we like to really call them. Better not call them thralls, Angor won't like it. He'll be telling me off on his stream on Sunday for giving him the wrong name. And what did we get? Now, I never know how to pronounce this name of this one. Ballis, I never know how to pronounce that one. I'm hopeless at names with weapons and stuff, chat, so just forgive me for that one, but I've collected quite a few of these as well, so I'm not going to pick this one up, but again, it's another corrupted weapon, and this guy can also drop the notice that she's using as a legendary weapon. So bear that one in mind if you come in here. So yeah, when it comes to place names or weapon names, even some of the armour names, you'll have to forgive me, chat, because I'm terrible at pronouncing some of these names, although the way they are spelled is a bit ridiculous with some of them. Like, how the heck do you pronounce that? Some of the names you probably butcher them. Like in Separu, there's two named archers that spawn, Lisa Road the longbow, and then you've got another one that I probably...
Nice placeable.
That's very true. Yeah. Smoker, that's very true. They are nice placeables now. You could have a Warmaker, the Archivist and the Priest King statue in your base now, so if you come in again you could pick them up and use them as a little decoration piece. That is very true. Yeah, I'd forgotten you can now do that. I think people used to think if you pick the statues up again, what's the point? But yeah, they'd be nice placeables. Nice. Maybe if you've got a fireplace or something in your base, or a table somewhere, or a nice shelf you could pop them on. Definitely. So yeah, lots to come soon, guys. As I say,
100 arrows or something.
Yeah, Mandugal 100 arrows. I think that's how you pronounce the name. Mandugal. Some of the names, you look at it and you just think, I'm not even going to attempt that. I call her Mandy for sure. It just makes it a heck of a lot easier. I just change her name and call her Mandy. It's a lot easier to remember. And Freya. Freya is another excellent archer. If you've seen my Freya the Archer or is she video, that's kind of a little sort of a secret that people may not have known about her, that she's actually really good as a strength build. And also, what's she called? Dina Master Huntress, who spawns down here as well, near to Freya. Another archer who's actually really good as a fighter, because they actually... Yeah, okay. yeah. I wonder sometimes who comes up with these names, because they're certainly not the good things for us creators trying to pronounce some of these names. I remember Firespark81 did a video, I think it was probably over a year ago now, and he was talking about Leon, and he said it was like
face with smiling eyes.
Leon, Lion. I remember him saying Leon, Lion. I don't know what he's called. I don't do names, but I think we all know him as Leon. Another excellent tier 4 fighter who also spawns near Freya, and he is also featured in my Freya's Friends video. If you haven't already seen that one, do go check that one out as well. That's there on the channel. And as I say, we've got episode 3, so the conclusion.
I was calling him Leon. Keep your eye out for a new Wrath the Swift has. A ranged mod of 2.88 highest of archers.
Right. Yeah, that is another good one. Never really bother with archers too much now. I said never used to bother with archers. I do have a Freya and a Dina Master Huntress back on the base, purely because I've put them in strength gear. Like a lot of my fighters, like this Cannibal Brute now, because she comes. I think Freya comes with, I think it's 30 in strength straight away. Which, even though she's an archer, she can level a lot easier in strength, so it's pretty surprising. What I'll probably do next Friday is we'll do a stream once again, of course, if we're able to, at the same time, 7 PM UK time, so that's my time.
Darfari cannibal named Archer Sorshat Igaga has Taysane 2.88.
Yeah, good to know, Bulwark. Another one. That's another good
I
name.
love archers, I have them all over my base.
Oh yeah, Smoker, yeah, they're definitely good. Especially the Relic Hunter archers. If you try and get yourself some Relic Hunters, level them up. They are still pretty decent as archers, if you lead, like I say, all around your base. And then you've got the two ladies that we mentioned from Seppa Maru, and then obviously Freya and Mandigal, or Mandy as I call her, would be really good. And then you've got...
You need some lotion on the skin.
I know, it's quite
Rolling
burning
on
that.
the floor laughing.
It's quite burning that sun, isn't it? Being out in the desert, you don't want it to burn too much. It's going to get a bit too much of a tan otherwise. Yeah. Is it Marcos Bane a beast I'm thinking of? Kind of spawns in the highlands near the ward towers and what have you, sort of up here. Here's another archer. And another good one you could probably use. Yeah, what I'll probably do is, as I say, I'll do another stream again same time next week. With a couple of hours again. And I'll maybe do a bit more with maybe Freya. We'll take a Freya out that I've got, and we'll have a look at one of my named dancers that I've got, Leah Neely, who's from the Mountains of the Dead. She still needs levelling up actually. I don't think I've actually started levelling her up yet.
Marcos you only can get from Perch or Mekkanos' merchant.
Oh no, it's not Marco. It's Varpnir, who just reminded me. Full work, that's right. It's Varpnir I'm thinking of.
Actually forgotten tribe.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Another surprise is Dunam and Dragoon, also very good archer. Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many different people, isn't there? So many people with so many different names, and it's just crazy.
Smokus, he is 100% spawn at the den. Yeah, I have a ton of him rolling on the floor laughing. Rolling on the floor laughing, 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 rolling on the floor laughing.
Strange scent on the wind.
That's a lot of rolling on the floor. Just watch you don't roll into your wall eventually, or out of your front door or something, because that would probably hurt. So just be careful. Yeah, that's a little hint. Just back there towards the collab that's coming up. Not going to reveal too much, but yeah. As I say, collab once again with Gaming with Gem. She'll be bringing her interior decorating skills to Conan for us, because I'll be honest, I like the building side of things, but I'm not very good when it comes to the interior decorating side of things. I do not struggle with it, but kind of don't. Not that I don't enjoy it. That's good to know. Good to know. I think she is too. I think she's looking forward to it. And as I say, she's a Sims 4 content creator on PC. Does a few different interesting videos. She's not been doing it very long, so I would appreciate if you guys know of anybody, or if you are interested, if you would go over to her channel, Gaming with Gem, and give her a follow. And subscribe to her if you haven't already. I'm sure she'd appreciate some watches from you guys if you like that type of content, as I shall be here in a collab very shortly with me. Yep. She's looking forward to hopefully doing this as well, just as I am, and yeah, hope you guys will find it interesting. It's just something a little bit different, maybe some ideas for veteran players and even for new players of ways that you could kind of deck out your build. We've just kind of set up stairs in the middle, and we're going to just do some different rooms.
Don't forget there are strength bows out there for Freya.
That's very true. Yeah, there are a lot of strength bows now as well, which is a bit strange, but okay. And yeah, just I find because she seems to roll with the 30 in strength already, that she's pretty good. If her percentage chance to level up in strength is pretty high, I will tend to level her in strength and use her as a strength build with her mace, because she's pretty good with that. You could give her the bow still as well if you wanted to use both. Still pretty good with it, same as Dina Master Huntress. Another good one again, definitely.
All damage modifier only 1.54.
Yeah, it's only very low. I've noticed that looking at it, but what I found putting her in the gear that my Delincias and my Berserkers and all of my sort of fires are using, she still hits pretty hard and does a decent amount of damage, especially, well, on her own, but especially with another follower like Delincia or Berserker or somebody. She does pretty good. It all depends really how the
https://youtube.com/gemma_Louise. Yes, she is a decent fighter.
Yeah, exactly. There we go, that's the link again. So I hope you did find this interesting, guys. As I say, do me a big favour by leaving me your comments down below. Let me know how I'm doing, if you enjoy this type of thing, if you want this every Friday. I'm happy at the moment to try this out for a little bit on a Friday, a couple of hours, just hanging out with you guys and getting to know people a bit and kind of talking about the game, what we like, what we don't like. Maybe next week. Yep, see you, Bulwark, thanks for coming in. Maybe next week we'll look at some other bits and pieces and maybe talk about what people are looking forward to in chapter 2, because we know that won't be too far away now. As I say, lots to come on the channel this coming week, so subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a like on this stream, would be very, very much appreciated. And as I say, premiere for episode 3 of our Thrall Factions Explained. Well, that's lovely to know, thank you. That's very much appreciated, and if you guys appreciate it and want it, then I'll keep doing it. Thank you very much appreciated again with Gem. Nice to have you with us. Look forward to the collab soon. So yeah, yeah, very welcome. Nice to be able to hang out with you guys and get to know you a little bit, and
great stream, man.
Just a bit of time to sort of chill and, you know, talk about Conan, just enjoy the game because it's a game we all enjoy.
Darn, I did miss it.
It's, yeah, one of those things that we just, like I say, I would like to set it all up with PC eventually and have my PC running the stream to be able to schedule it in advance so you guys know when I'm going to be live rather than doing it this way.
Forward to some Sims 4 content. I worked at EA for the release. Always interesting to see where people go with I.
Well, there we go. Yeah, good to know. Good to know. Yeah, absolutely. This is what it's all about, sharing the information and sharing our passions that we have for our games that we like. And we wouldn't, let's face it, we wouldn't make the videos or do the streams if we didn't enjoy the game, would we? So once again, thank you everybody for joining, and the premiere will be coming up in just over 5 minutes, so stick around. It should be a notification there for it on the channel if you put yourself a reminder, and if you're interested in watching that, go check that out. I'm going to do the same. I'll probably be in the chat myself, so if anybody wants to say hi in the chat with that premiere, do feel free to do so. I'll be in the chat myself, just watching through it to see how it goes, and then having a well-earned rest, and then back to it. So once again, thank you so much for watching. You're very, very welcome. Such a pleasure to do this. I'm glad we can all get on so well that we do. Such a great community we're building here, and until I see you guys in the next one, we'll say goodbye. Alright then, my friends, bye bye for now.